Harry, this is Lord Potato, and well, what's it called? This is what if Naruto had a rage quirk, and I think that's what we're gonna put on the title. Also featuring anime Sensei, and also you can check them out in the description. Say hello.
What's up, y'all?
This is well. Let me just say one thing. This is our first collab. Well, I mean, this is the first collab with anyone. But yeah, now let me begin into. Okay, so I go first, and then he goes second. Okay.
Yo.
Wait, how far do you want me to go into the what if though?
I guess we could split it 10 minutes each.
10 minutes.
Or depending on how long you want the video to be.
Um,
However.
I can try. Okay. I'll probably stop at the Zabuza art if you want to go from there.
Bet.
Okay, so I'm gonna just explain first. So, the what if Naruto had a rage quirk? Let me explain how this is actually gonna work. So, it's gonna be like the similar thing from what is that guy's name in the guy that had the stress quirk, but instead of having a stress ability, he's in rage most of the time or angry. So, every time that Naruto gets angrier, he will become stronger. Stronger in strength, speed, and even endurance. His flexibility will probably go down. But and all in that, he will be similar to that of like he's enraged of like using Kurama's chakra. But instead of doing that, he has this quirk. Or should we call it a quirk or should we call it a Kekkei?
Probably a Kekkei genkai.
Yeah.
Probably because. Or. Mm, either or.
Yeah, you want screw it. It's just gonna be slash Kekkei.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Um, with that happening, I will now begin into the beginning of the what if, or not beginning, no, beginning of Naruto. So, Naruto, he is still born. The whole nine tails will still happen, but in this time, Minato is gonna seal the full nine tails. Wait, are you okay with the full nine tails?
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
Okay, the full nine tails will still be, well, not will be still. He will have the full nine tails, so that means the yin and yang. So Naruto, he has the full nine tails, so Hiruzen will still be there, and of course, he will be like, okay, I will take this child and raise as my own. 4 years later, he just throws him to the curb. Of of
Sure.
course. Okay.
Went there, it was a bad
Yeah.
watch.
Hiruzen was really bad. He just throws him to the curb when he's 4 years old. Okay.
Axe.
So of course, Naruto's thrown to the curb, and he does have his apartments and all that. He got rotten milk and some ramen noodles. God, Hiruzen just sucks.
Man, wanted to get rid of it. I just didn't know how to be a fan.
But Hiruzen is kind of just like being Hokage still with Naruto. Let me go into when he's actually 6. So I'm gonna do a 2 year time skip. When he's 6, of course he saves Hinata and all. Oh wait, we actually never talked about the ship. Do you want a no ship or
Yeah,
ship?
right.
Anybody?
Well, you ever tried Eno?
Ino?
No.
I have.
Yeah.
No, I never tried Ino.
I could give that a try.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, so he still will kind of save Hinata, but Hinata will mostly just run away from Naruto after Naruto getting his ass kicked. So because Hinata in this one, you want to screw it, I'm gonna just make her a bitch. Yeah, that sounds right. Whatever. So of course, Hinata just runs away, and of course he's just left to fight against the bullies that Hinata had. But when Naruto's fighting against them, and of course he's getting his ass kicked, this is where his, well, Kekkei slash quirk will awoken. So when Naruto is right now getting punched in the face, he's getting angrier and angrier that he's kind of being weak for a little bit. For some reason, he's just saying he's weak for a little bit in his head until his eyes goes into red. Not slick red like Kurama. He's not having the influence of the QB, but his eyes are going red, and of course he has like this red aura that's not the QB, but I'm gonna just say that he has like a reddish aura that's kind of anger. That's how I always think of anger. It's kind of red.
Yeah. Like fairy tale.
I never watched Fairy
When
Tale.
Naruto uses his dragon aura, it's like red is around him. It's like fire, pretty much. Kind of like that.
Yeah, I never watched Fairy Tale, but yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
But or you can think of it like how should I say, you can probably think of it like if Goku went Kaioken.
Yeah, like that.
But yeah, he does have like this reddish aura and all that. And of course, this is where Naruto's strength, even though he was 6, his strength kind of goes up as like a 2 times. You want to do it like that? Like every time he gets angrier,
Yeah.
it gets like a multiply boost and all that.
Yeah.
So of course, this is
It's
what,
kind of like that.
yeah. This is where actually he kind of has this whole red aura, yes, and of course he does have a like boosted strength, like he's going Super Saiyan or something, or he has in like Meliodas demon form. But with that yeah, with that happening, this is where he decides to just punch one of the bullies and smash him to a couple of trees. This is only a 6-year-old Naruto, so he isn't that strong, but of course multiplying with 2, he's somewhat strong. But of course, since Naruto doesn't know any fighting techniques, this is where, well, another bully decides to just punch Naruto. Doesn't do jack shit to Naruto because his endurance just kind of increases a little bit. But it still kind of hurts Naruto, but not much. Of course, the guy's arm feels kind of numb now. This is where Naruto decides to, well, try to punch the bully again. This time he kind of collides. The last one, wait, there was 3 bullies, right? There was one, like 2 smaller ones and 1 big one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last one, of course, is a smaller one because the bigger one he punched a tree. With Naruto, the last one decides to just start running. This is where Naruto, in his rage moment, decides to chase after him, and of course, just appears right in front of the kid because their kid is so, well, I mean, they're older than Naruto, but at the same time, Naruto is a little bit faster with his like rage Kekkei Kenkai. I'm just gonna have no clue what to call it actually, but this is where Naruto just decides to kick the kid or knee him.
Yeah.
Now, sorry, I'm burping.
Nah, you will.
Okay, so this is where Naruto he kind of passes out from the whole rage ability and all that, because even though it increases a lot of things, it still drains a lot of energy. So energy meaning that either chakra. But of course, this is where Naruto passes out and wakes up about 4 hours later that he's covered in snow because it was snowing at that time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because it was like wintertime around it.
Yeah, it was wintertime. It was like when Naruto had his scarf and, of course, trying to help Hinata at that time. So I'm gonna just say he's covered with snow.
Relax.
But yeah. Of course, Naruto gets out of the snow, and of course, he's saying, what happened? Because he is confused. He doesn't know what actually happened because his rage mostly took control over his body. But of course, it's not the QB, it's mostly his rage being, well, how should I say? So, you know how there's like multiple emotions that we all have, like sadness, anger, happiness, blah, blah, blah. Mostly, Naruto has it like, how should I say? He kind of has it like this. There's 2 parts of him. There's either his normal self and there's his rage self. Think of it like when Naruto met his hatred self. So yeah. But mostly his anger self will mostly be the one taking control over because that's his Kekkei Kenkai. Think of it like when Jugo goes into his cursed energy form. Or yeah, curse mark form. But of course he doesn't have a mark like that. But yeah. So of course this is where Naruto he just tries to walk home and all that. Now all the injuries that he had kind of healed because of the QB influence. But with that happening, this is where Naruto gets to his house. Now we're gonna do a time skip of when he actually joins the academy. So of course he's 8 years old when he joined, and of course, if I can remember right, it was when the at 12 is when all the heirs from different clans join.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually never does that. I usually do like all the clan heirs usually join at when Naruto's 8. But
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
this one they're gonna join when they're 12. Naruto, he is well 8 years old and he does have like random different people that we don't really go into because they're just background characters.
Pretty
Now,
much.
yeah, pretty much. Now, of course, Naruto doesn't meet Aruka until he's 12 years old. Now, Naruto did have multiple times just pranking everyone. So, it mostly go everything original canon. He would still prank everyone. But of course, people did try to beat on him, like drunken people. But this is where his rage Kekkei well awoken. Punching the hell out of a drunken person. Knocking his fucking lights out.
Yeah.
Ding!
People ain't gonna try to talk smack when he see that.
Yeah, wait, I don't know if you ever seen this like meme. It's when like Yamato and Kakashi says, "Whoa, whoa, Naruto, don't pull out the nine."
Oh yeah.
That made me fucking laugh because
Oh,
okay, so Naruto, he does do those things, but he doesn't really know he's doing them. Since he has his opposite self, well, mostly his rage self, taking control of it. He doesn't know about his rage self or the QB. Rage self doesn't know about the QB, knows about the Naruto. QB knows about Naruto, doesn't know about the rage side. Well, somewhat. So, with that happening, Naruto, he's just, well, when he turns 12, he meets all the heirs. And of course, this is where in the beginning, I'ma just say Aruka just decides to bring everyone along to see where they're at. So, Naruto throws his kunais and shurikens, doesn't hit any of them because, well, I mean, he hits like two of them because he didn't get,
he's
like,
mediocre in the academy.
yeah,
Not really.
pretty much, since you know how all the teachers that Naruto had previous, like, never teach him and try to sabotage him. Pretty much Naruto,
Yeah.
what's it called? Oh, I also forgot to mention this. Danto's bitch ass did decide to snitch and say that Naruto they have the nine tails, so that still
Yeah,
happens.
that was messed up.
Yeah, Danto's a
But
prick
one
for.
thing though, how did Lee graduate if he can't use chakra and he can't do the clone jutsu?
I think they just like decided to say, hey, you know what, Rock Lee, we're just gonna give you a special what's it called test. They could have gave that to
Yeah,
Naruto.
exactly. He probably would have passed.
Yeah, this is bullshit. But yeah,
Lord Third should have did something.
Lord
Yeah,
Lord Third usually doesn't do jack shit until Naruto gets kind of hurt or close to death.
exactly.
Like, God,
He's doing too much now. Like,
I
and
hope.
it's crazy how he can give Konohamaru everything.
Yeah, he can give Konohama everything, but Naruto, yeah, nah. Even though he's like, what's it called Harusen's, uh, what's it fucking called? Well, basically Minato's son. Like, no one actually cares. Like, I hope
That's
Minato,
crazy.
I hope Minato and Kushina just whoops Harusen's ass in what's it called heaven.
Yeah. Honestly, he deserves it. He
Yeah,
really does.
yeah, he truly deserves it. Um, but this is where Naruto. So let me go back into the academy. Now, of course, Naruto, he is, well, after that kunai throw, blah, 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 they do physical. And of course, Naruto's stamina is pretty high and doesn't actually, what's it called, falter to like anything because, for being an Uzumaki and also having the QB, he has like lots and lots of stamina. So yeah, all the academy training like things or whatever usually try to just put it in like FP or whatever because yeah, they tried to sabotage him before. But for Ruka, he just says, decent. Of course, this is where we're gonna go into the fights between, well, you all know it, Naruto versus Sasuke, because Mizuki's bitch ass really wanted to just, like, sabotage also that. But with Naruto... yeah. With Naruto and Sasuke, this is where, well, Sasuke does, like, fight against Naruto, and of course, Sasuke emo ass, duckling ass, god. Okay.
I hated Sasuke.
Yeah, I hate Sasuke also, but not gonna lie, if Hiruzen decides to help out the Uchiha, Sasuke's emo ass would never happen.
Exactly.
So this mostly just
we
goes.
really blame Lord Third for everything.
Yeah. So mostly, Lord Third was mostly the whole fucking cause of this.
Yeah, he let Danzo do whatever he wanted.
He let Danzo do whatever he wanted. If Danzo wasn't allowed to go fuck up what's it called Nagato or in like what's it called Yaga, well not Yagato, Nagato, Konan, and I forgot the orange hair guy.
Yahiko.
Yeah, Yahiko. Of course, if that didn't never happen, then pain would never happen. If he never like decided to tell Itachi to master the clan, that would never happen. If he also if he didn't tell what's called Danzo about Naruto's secrets, then Danzo would never tell Naruto about his like secret.
He even stole Shishui's eyes.
Like, yeah.
Come
on. Wait, not gonna lie. Why didn't Itachi just decide to use the other eye to just put a genjutsu on Fugaku?
That's a good idea. Like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, like you could. This whole Uchiha massacre could have been prevented. Like, what the fuck, Itachi? I thought you were supposed to be the smart one.
Come on, you think like a Hokage. How come you couldn't think of that?
It's not that hard.
Exactly.
You could have like let Sasuke have his fucking family, like his dad and his mom. I mean, then again, his dad was a prick. Like his dad only saw.
He was.
His dad only saw Sasuke as not as a great son.
Itachi
like
Jr.
He didn't give a fuck.
You didn't really see him as Itachi Jr.
Like what the fuck? But yeah. Also, not gonna lie, why did Itachi go after like Naruto when he was like having the nine tails and all that? Like, aren't you supposed to be a spy, like to help the Leaf Village? Why are you going after Naruto?
Or you could have killed Kisame and said that they managed to get Kisame and kill him. Take him for interrogation.
That doesn't make sense. Then again, Kisame was sort of called the Zero Tail Beast.
Yeah.
Or he was
pretty strong.
Was he called the Zero Tail Beast or the No Tail Beast? Or No Tails Tail Beast?
I think it was a Zero Tail. I'm not sure.
No. Zero Tails was something else, like that purple weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was called the No Tails Tail Beast.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Even though I never get it because it was a fucking shark, but sure.
Yeah. I don't mess with sharks.
Okay.
Literally is.
Okay, let me go back into the what if before we start rambling on.
We kind of got shocked. Yeah, we got sidetracked.
Yeah. Okay, so with Naruto, he is fighting against Sasuke. Now, Sasuke does like kick his ass, but this is where Naruto's rage come out. Of course, the red aura and the red eyes come out, and this is where Sasuke says, "Huh, Dobby, you think you can beat me?" This is where he tries to kick at Naruto. Naruto, like, caught the fucking leg and just, like, swing his ass out the fucking arena. Blech. Of course, this is where Sasuke's bitch ass decides to just scream. Like, God. Shut up, Sasuke, you fucking useless trash can. Now,
useless.
Not gonna lie, why do people say that Sasuke is useful?
I don't know. Like, she couldn't even stab out the Rinnegan.
Okay.
She had one job.
She had one job and to stab, what's it called, the Rinnegan of Obito. What she does is like, nah, I can't do it.
You a medic. Like, you've done experiments on people and stuff. You've done experience with the human body. Like, come on.
You know what they could have done to Sasura? They could have like give her at least some power in Naruto. They could have like gave her training with I don't know fucking using a kunai properly, or I don't know deciding
Yeah.
to give her genjutsu or fucking medical jutsu in the fucking beginning.
But I realized something though.
Well,
You know, her daughter and Boruto, right?
yeah,
You know how Kishimoto wasn't writing the manga until just now,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And you know how Kishimoto can't write woman characters.
yeah.
So
That is,
Sakura went from useless to useful, and she's going from useful to useless because Kishimoto wasn't writing the manga until
ah,
now. She's gonna be useless.
God, how can you go from having a useless character in Naruto to useful somewhat? I say somewhat because she was still fucking useless in what's it called in Shippuden.
Boruto. And
Like
Shippuden.
like she
She
was
got slapped by Naruto.
yeah. Like she just like decides to hurt Naruto more than the enemies hurt Naruto. Like what the fuck?
Like, what is that?
Like, bitch, you're supposed to hurt the other people, not Naruto. Naruto be here always being the one to protect your ass. Nah, if I was the one, if I was Naruto,
He was simping. He
like,
was simping for her.
like Naruto, you have Hinata, you got this.
Like, come on. Look at her. Look at him now. Like, come on, bro. Why you on Sakura?
Why you on Sasuke's flat ass?
Exactly.
Like, God, nah. How could you even love that? How could you even love her like fucking forehead of fucking Bill Brow or something? I don't
Look at
know. We're going sidetrack again, are we?
that. Yeah.
We're just roasting
that, bro.
Sasuke.
We definitely gotta make a discussion video
Yeah,
in the future.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Or a
Okay.
stream or something.
Yeah, probably a stream
Yeah.
or something like that. You want to do that like Wednesday or something or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to the water. So after
Yeah.
Naruto really just fucked up Sasuke by just throwing his ass, not even like fighting or punching him or anything, just grabbing his leg and like eating his ass straight to a fucking tree. Sasuke still scream. Sasuke decides to try and say he cheated and all that. That's where Naruto just looked at her, glared at her, and told her, or not told her to fuck off, but it'd be nice. Now, of course, this is where Naruto actually won against Sasuke's battle. Now, I'm actually gonna do well, basically everything in the original canon will still go the same. It's just Naruto in this one will still be friends with Shikamaru and Choji. Kiba's bitch ass. Actually, I never liked Kiba. Fuck that shit.
Facts.
So Kiba can just fuck off. So he's not friends with Naruto, but Shikamaru and Choji still the homies and all that. Still the great people they are. Of
I
course.
don't know why they call Sasuke Naruto's best friend.
Nah. Sasuke's best friend is That's bullshit. Nah.
Shikamaru is his best friend.
Yeah.
Bro was there since day one.
Yeah, it's like day one, man. Of course, Shikamaru was kind of lazy and all that, and didn't give a fuck about anything. That's what I like about Shikamaru.
Fact.
He's basically me in real life. I give no flying fucks about like studying school or anything.
Yeah.
Legit, every test I ever taken in school, I was like cheat time.
Yeah. I had to, what you call it, pull a tuning exam.
Yeah.
My hidden shotting gun. Do what I gotta do.
Wait, have you seen the meme where like he's what's called Sasuke says this is the hardest exam ever, just like the exam when you tried to cheat and all that? I have no fucking clue what any of these questions are. Real life us.
Yeah.
But yeah. This is where I'm going back into the weather. Now, of course, me and not me, Naruto, he still goes the same. He's still friends with Shikamaru and Choji. He's somewhat also friends with Ino and Naruto. he has some like weird feelings to Ino, but he doesn't know what the fuck those are. But hey, then again,
He's
Naruto,
oblivious.
he's a Vivian, he's an idiot.
He is.
But but yeah, Naruto, he is well somewhat training to become stronger and all that. So his somewhat strong like in original canon, but instead of like, I mean, he still eats a lot of ramen, and I mean a lot. Uh,
Right.
like
He's fatigued.
yeah. This is where Naruto, after just like, okay, we're gonna go all the way to the time skip for like the final day of like the academy.
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 Yeah.
Okay, this is where Naruto, he is well just taking the test, and at the same time he has no fucking clue, so he just puts random shit and hope for for the best. Okay. I mean, isn't that what we all do? Hope for the fucking best when we don't actually know anything. Of course, this is where Naruto, he does the what's it called shuriken and kunai throw. So he only gets like three targets, still decent. This is where the physical, it's just him like outrunning every like person there.
You
And
know?
and for the fight, this is where well Mizuki decides to put a 2v1. This is where Sasuke and Kiba will be going against Naruto because Mizuki really just wants Naruto to fucking fail.
Yeah, he wants to get his ass beat.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck. So of course this is where Naruto's fighting against Kiba and Sasuke, and of course this is where well Kiba tries to use Akamaru and Sasuke tries to use Fireball against Naruto. This is where Naruto managed to dodge some things because he got lucky and all that by the luck of fucking God. Wait, can I just say one thing? I must say one thing. Why is
Oh,
Naruto so damn
right.
lucky? Like when he
Yeah?
yeah, isn't he like when he gambles he's like so damn lucky or something?
Yeah, now if I think about it, because I think he did gamble when they was going to find Tsunade, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, but yeah.
So he's blessed by the god of luck.
Yeah. Tsunade sucks.
Tsunade Tsunade really sucks. She has the worst fucking luck I ever seen.
Facts.
How can you fail so many times to the point you have how many debts?
A lot.
A fucking ton.
How
Now,
she paid those off?
did
When
she
she
really
became
pay them?
Hokage?
I think
I don't think she did.
wait, no. I think they did manage to pay her debts off. I think not all of them, but some.
Yeah,
Which
I think so.
but yeah, okay. So back to the what if. This is where Naruto is just dodging fire bullets after well, let me say that again, not fire bullets. Fireballs after left, right, down, up, you get the point, right? He's just lucky as hell. And of course when
Yeah.
Kiba wait, what?
Nah, I was agreeing with you, yeah.
Okay. So of course with Kiba and Akamaru is trying to like bite at Naruto. Well mostly Akamaru and Kiba is mostly trying to just punch Naruto. Naruto somehow managed to dodge. This is where he did get bite by Akamaru, and this is where he gets punched by Kiba when Kiba misses his punch first, but then gets another punch, and this is where Sasuke does kick at Naruto, but Naruto was almost this close to just like failing the fight. Now this is where Naruto his rage has been building over time. So he hasn't been using his rage form for a while. Now his rage is about that of Kaioken times 5. I don't know why, but I just decided to just do like my eyebrows kind of go up and down for some reason.
Yeah, that's pretty creative, I think.
Yeah. So of course he goes into that like a times 5. And of course, this is where Naruto speed he disappear and reappear right in front of Akamaru and Kiba. Of course, he doesn't kick Akamaru because it's a dog, and I don't really like dog abuse and all that. So he just decides to knee the shit out of Kiba, and then Kiba flies out. He kind of just pushes Akamaru out. He just like grabs him, like throws him out of like the arena, and then when Sasuke says, "Ah shit," holds up. Wait, why is your This is where Sasuke kind of realized, wait, why is Naruto's like some kind of red aura around him? So Sasuke does not have a Sharingan yet, right? Because
Nope.
wait, then again, he did have a Sharingan, but it was just kind of in a state
It's under
where
I think.
he did have a unlock. It's just he didn't put chakra into his eyes. You know how
Yeah.
Itachi massacred the clan? At that point,
Uh-huh.
Sasuke should have had the first Tomoe Sharingan.
Yeah. I think that was because in Wave he got the second, right?
Yeah.
Or was that
No.
he re-unlocked the first?
No, he didn't
I
re-unlock the
think it was
first
the
one.
second.
He just re-unlocked the first one.
Yeah.
So it was just like, if Sasuke just decided to be a little smarter and just put fucking chakra to his eyes, I mean, he could have probably have a first Tomoe Sharingan fighting against Naruto.
Yeah.
But you know, Sasuke's too emo and stupid at the same time. But yeah. Now, this is where Sasuke is kind of afraid of Naruto, because Naruto's hair is kind of going up a little bit. So think of that as like him going kind of Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Not really, but his hair is kind of going like wavering, like
Upwards.
upwards. So of course, this is where Naruto appears right in front of Sasuke and flicks Sasuke in the head. Boom. Sasuke falls out of the arena and done. Because Sasuke's forehead feels like he got hit by a fucking rock. Wait, let me say one thing. Have you ever did get like, oh no, have you, like, let me say this again. Have someone ever thrown a rock at you?
Yeah. Kind
Okay,
of throwing at me, yeah.
well, I'm gonna just say one thing. Someone threw a fucking watermelon when I was 10 years old.
For real?
Yeah, they just managed to suck and miss because I was just riding my bike around the streets and someone just like said watermelon and I managed to just fucking dodge that shit. I went Ultra Instinct. I went like fucking Goku using Ultra Instinct for the first time. I duck under that shit. Let me go back into the what if. Um,
Yeah.
So Naruto, when he does that, this is where Sasuke's bitch ass still decides to scream, blah blah blah. But this is where we're going to do the ninjutsu. So Naruto is still pretty good at doing henjutsu and substitution jutsu. Did he ever do this? Yeah. Of course, this is when his clone jutsu. He has way too much, and this is where they fail Naruto. God. Wait, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Wait. Didn't any? Okay, let me say one thing. Didn't everyone know about the Uzumaki?
Yeah, even Kakashi knew. Most people knew about the Uzumaki because it's on the Johnny Invest symbol thing
Yeah.
on the side.
Did they not know that the Uzumaki had a large portion of chakra more than anyone else? Except for the
And they can't say they
Senju?
didn't know. His last name is literally Uzumaki.
Uzumaki. Who else was an Uzumaki in the Leaf Village? Kushina?
Kushina. Did they forget?
Did everyone just decide to get what's it called Men in Black? What's it called those what are those called in Men in Black where like they erase your memory and all that?
Um,
Shit.
Amnesia.
Amnesia, I think so. Did everyone just get
Yeah.
those? Jesus. Everyone
Like
act
he look just like Minato.
yeah, without the whisker marks. Just like shave the whisker marks and you're done. You have a
That's Minato.
Yes Minato. Wait.
Like I mean, sure, he wasn't smart,
Yeah, he
but
wasn't
like,
he wasn't smart, but
like
well,
look at him.
if you think about it, Boruto actually has the genius genetics of Minato.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. Even though he cheated,
yeah,
he still managed to do Rasengan.
yeah.
Or-
Well, I mean, to create a new Rasengan.
Yeah.
Then again, Boruto didn't actually know what the Rasengan really looked like, so he thought he like didn't put enough chakra into the Rasengan. But mostly that was just a lightning
Yeah.
infinity.
Yeah.
Also,
Most
can I
people hate it though.
wait? Can I say one thing?
No. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Um, Why is the wind style in Baruto green?
I don't know. Like that don't make sense. Shikadai used it once and it was green. Boruto's one style was green. I don't get it.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm kind of confused in that. It shouldn't it be kind of like grayish color?
Yeah. Clear, yeah, but it's green.
It's green. Like what?
I don't get that.
Like what? Do they have like this new kind of wind style where it's kind of green instead of being gray? New
I guess it
generation green.
depends on style.
Um, but yeah, let me go back into the what if stop going rambling.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
Yes, this video is gonna be at least an hour long, but don't worry, we get there.
It's all good.
So this is where Baruto, I mean Naruto. This is where Naruto, like, after him failing the clone jutsu, Mizuki would still come and say, hey, you need to go steal the scroll of sealing. And, of course, that would still happen until when, well, Naruto goes up and reads the fucking clone jutsu. Now, okay, I'm gonna just go through a time skip in where Mizuki's fighting against Naruto. Now, Aruka still gets, like, shuriken throwing, blah, 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 and, yeah. Now, this is where Naruto says, no, Aruka, I will fight him. This is where Naruto, he goes into his rage mode. And of course, in this one, he does have a control in his rage mode. So his hair does kind of go a little bit red. Because this rage mode kind of goes up into times 7. And when he says multi-shadow clone jutsu, every shadow clone does have the same aura effect around him. Which, there's about a dozen clones whooping the shit out of Mizuki, and Mizuki is one dead man. He's a goner.
Yeah.
So with that happening, this is where, well, Aruka's amazed and says, Naruto, you became a ninja. Here you go. So we go into, well, the teams. So wait, Anime Sensei, do you want to do like the same team like Team 7, or do you want to go into another team? Because I was thinking of going.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking of making like in a team, but without Sasuke and Sasuke.
Yeah, I just feel like if yeah, it's that, so it won't be too original.
Yeah. So the teams that are gonna be for Naruto, well, this is actually gonna be with, well, Asuma. We did say that the ship will be Ino. So Asuma will be the what's called team for Naruto and all. So that was
No,
what?
no, I was saying yeah, that'd be good for him.
Okay. So Naruto, he is going into, well, the classroom, and everyone is just like wondering how the fuck did he pass when he fucking failed. But hey, that's not the point because everyone's a fucking side character until his main team.
Fact.
So this is
So
what
wait, should we pick off Shikamaru or Choji? Because they gotta be 3 members. So
I'm thinking of Choji because Shikamaru is, well, one of my favorites. So
he's more important.
yeah,
He's more of a like.
he's more of a
More
genius.
known than Choji. Yeah.
We need a genius to get rid of what should I call? Well, we need a trait by what's called strength and strength. So Choji and Naruto are mostly the people that mostly attack. So I mean,
Exactly.
so,
That
yeah.
wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't be even.
Yeah, it wouldn't be even if you have two geniuses. Well, two being too lazy and the other being way too emo.
Exactly.
So yeah, Choji will be on Team 7. I'm sorry, Choji, but you know you're the only other person that, I mean, will have to be sacrificed.
Yeah.
So we go into the teams. So of course this is where Aruka explains Team 7. Sasuke Uchiha, Sasuke Harano uses Trashkin, and Choji. Of course this is where their sensei Kakashi Hatake. Now, for what number were they? Team 8? Wasn't they? Uh,
What for Kakashi?
no, it's Asuma.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Hinata's team.
Yeah, Hinata's team was like Kurenai, what's it called?
You
Hinata,
know,
Kiba, and what's it called?
you know.
Shino? Yeah, Shino.
Yeah.
But then there's Asuma's team. What is their team number again?
Team 10.
Oh, Team 10. Right. So Team 10 would be what's it called Shikamaru Nara, Ino
Yeah.
Yamanaka, and Naruto Uzumaki. Their sensei will be Asuma Saratori. Yeah, that's his last name,
Yeah.
right? So this is where Kurenai will still come in and get her team, and Asuma will come in early because he isn't Kakashi and he isn't lazy. Wait, can I say one thing?
What?
Why didn't Kakashi Ano decide to train Naruto with jutsus?
I don't know, like, he knew Rasengan, he could have taught it to him.
Yeah, he
Taught
knew.
him something.
Okay, Kakashi did know the fucking Rasengan. Why didn't he just teach Naruto? Well, was it too powerful?
Huh.
And but Kakashi
But
knew
he had
that.
enough chakra.
Yeah, but can I say one thing? Didn't Kakashi know that Minato was basically his father?
Yeah, it was pretty obvious that, at the funeral,
Yeah,
Naruto was right next to the grave.
yeah,
Warlord left him right there.
just right there. Also, why didn't
Like,
Kakashi
why
really just
so?
take care of Naruto? If Haruze
Yeah.
didn't have the time, why didn't Kakashi?
Oh, why didn't Hiruzen get Kakashi to watch over Naruto?
Yeah, I wonder why. This is complete bullshit. You know, I
Right.
I wish they did a filler episode where Kushina just comes from the grave and just starts murdering everyone that just was cruel to Naruto.
Yeah.
She like comes from the fucking grave and starts just beating the hell out of Kakashi, Haruze, and everyone. Finds Jiraiya and Nari.
That'd be great. Cause Tsunade could have did something too. She knew about Naruto.
Yeah,
She could have came back to the village, picked them up.
pick him up, take him, leave. Jiraiya could have fucking stayed. Screw. Well, I mean,
He could have took them with him.
yeah,
Mount Miyaboku.
yeah, to Mount Miyamoku. Actually, I have seen a what if where like they have done what if Naruto was with Jiraiya was taken by Jiraiya. But yeah. Okay, let me go back into what if. Now, this is where
Yeah.
okay, wait, how long? Oh god, it's 42 minutes now.
Dang. Sorry. We gonna try to not to get sidetracked. That's on us. All right.
That's some yeah. Okay, we're going into the teams. Now, of course, where Asuma picks up Naruto and Shikamaru and Ino. This is where he asks Shikamaru what his likes, dislikes, dreams, and goals are. Shikamaru says, "My dream is to watch clouds. My goal is to become a fucking cloud. My my likes are watching clouds and wanting to become a cloud and being lazy as fuck. My dislikes are fucking working." But then this is where he said, "Okay, Ino." Ino says, "My likes or my goal is to marry a handsome dude, whatever her fucking I don't even." Of course, this is where Ino says, "My dream to you last Uchiha." This is where both Naruto and Shikamaru just says, "What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Why they gotta ship over Sasuke when his emo ass probably is gay?"
He is like all them girls that in your corner. You didn't try to like get Enya. Like, come on.
He only picked Sasuke because he was flat and he was reminding me of Naruto.
See, that's the thing. I feel like Sasuke was gay or is.
Wait, okay. Let me pause this.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
he's like,
Is that Zoro? You see Zoro?
yeah, you see Zoro? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Bro, I was just looking through the image. I was like, you know how you had it to unzoom and you just see Naruto and Hajimaru? They're like, hold up, bitch.
Fact, because at first it looks normal, but then when you zoom out, see all of it.
Yeah, you see all of it. Even Zoro. Zoro just got confused. He got lost again. He was like, "Where the fuck am I?"
Luffy, where you at?
Luffy, where you at? You must be in here. Oh shit, never mind. What is this place?
Oh, new universe.
Um, we okay, I'm gonna try to get to the Zabuza arc before I just like go sidetracked again, but sure. Okay, so let me go into what's called still just goes the same. Every fangirl says the same bullshit. Well, I'm just guessing. Okay, for Naruto, his everything in the original canon, what he would have said originally would be the same thing. Asuma just says, "My goal." Well, I don't know. I probably just says Asuma just probably just says my likes are none of your business. So yeah, he would probably just say none of your business to anything.
Pretty
So
much.
yeah, this is where Asuma says, "You know what? We're doing the test today. Let's go to the training ground." Well, I mean, they're already in the training ground. What the fuck I'm talking about? So of course, this is the test of the bell test, which I'm guessing that's what they did because that'd be kind of fucked up for only Team 7 to only do the belt test. Then again, Kakashi.
Ah.
Then again, Kakashi did kind of had the belt test because of Minato, but yeah. Now,
But Minato made it fair.
yeah, Minato made it fair. Kakashi made it unfair. Just on bullshit fair. But yeah, this is where Asuma says, okay, you guys gotta get these two bells, and yeah, this is where Naruto, Shikamaru, Ino. Well, Naruto just talks to Shikamaru on what he wants to do. Ino kind of decides to rush in because, Ino, even though she's smart, she kind of doesn't want to be on this team because she didn't get Sasuke. Of course, this is where she says, I gotta do this for Sasuke. 10 minutes later, she's knocked the fuck out. Rip. So this is where Naruto and Shikamaru, they manage to get Ino, and of course this is where Naruto is just holding on to Ino and all that. And this is where Shikamaru says, okay, what we do, you three, because Ino did manage to wake up, what we do, you three, is this plan. Whisper, 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 whisper. Pretty much the plan is for, Shikamaru to be the support while Naruto being the attacker, and Ino tries to also be the support. So Naruto, he rushes in and fights against Asuma. This is where Asuma punches Naruto in the face while holding back, and this is where Naruto's eyes, hair, and even aura kind of appear where he's in mad state. He's in his rage state. Somewhat. Not really berserk state, but yeah, he's somewhat in this mad, angry state. So he's at, how should I say, about 50% of angry. If
He is. Something like that.
wait, what?
No, I was agreeing with you, yeah.
Okay.
His rage.
So of course this where Naruto he tries to speed blitz Asuma, but Asuma's too fast because he's a goddamn Jonin. A high Jonin, I think he was high ranking Jonin.
Yeah.
Okay. This is where Asuma he uses Ash style to just attack at Naruto. This is where he hits Naruto, but Naruto was kind of affected by it, but not much. And Naruto's getting more angrier and angrier every time he gets hit. So when Naruto is now at 10 times, and also he's about 50, not 50, he's about 60% angry. This is where Naruto he rushes at Asuma, and Asuma manages to dodge the punch, but this is where there's kind of an air pressure behind Naruto's punch. When Naruto punched, the air pressure kind of just shot out and hit a tree, and the tree kind of shattered. This is where Asuma was shocked and realized that Naruto's hair, eyes, and some weird auras around Naruto. He's thinking the QB because he has heard about Naruto being the QB. So what the first thing he tries to do is tries to just punch Naruto and knocking him out. This is where he does punch Naruto really hard enough to try to knock him out, but Naruto is, instead of being knocked out, the QB will actually influence his kind of movements also. So even his rage personality is right now, how should I say, affecting it, but then the QB also affect him. So right now, Naruto's eyes, they were just red and all that. Now they have a slit in the middle. So of course, this is where Naruto, he speed blitz Asuma, punching him in the stomach. This is where Asuma just coughed out just some spit and all that. This is where Ino threw some shurikens and Naruto like dodges the shuriken attack. This is where Asuma had to use his arm to block. And of course, he was like, shit, damn my arm. That's where Shikamaru was right behind him because, Shikamaru, he's sneaky as hell. He can probably do it. This is where he used Shadow Paralysis Jutsu. Of course, this is where Asuma tried to dodge the Shadow Paralysis Jutsu because he noticed, well, Shikamaru behind him. But before even dodging mid-air and all that, this is where Naruto punched him straight to the fucking ground. So, well, Asuma's knocked the fuck out. Not really, but he is kind of hurt really bad because those punches feel like you're getting punched by a fucking truck. If you really want to think about it. Or a train. So, this is where Naruto, he is, being the, he didn't beat the crap out of Asuma, but Asuma says, you guys passed because this was teamwork. Yeah. Now they're doing the T-rank missions. But, wait. Let me begin. Let me go into where I left off. Yeah. So, this is where Naruto, after the whole, fight, the, test and all that, they do D-rank missions. Now, of course, it's just catching toward the cab, blah, blah, blah. But yeah. Of course, this is where, actually, wait. Anime Sensei, do you want to do what's called filler movies or not?
Yeah, we can do that. Sound pretty good.
Okay, well, the movie I'm actually just thinking about doing is the Princess Gale. No, what's it that? I actually don't remember. It's when Koyoki is the princess or the daimyo daughter, whatever.
Yeah, snow country or grass country.
No, it's definitely snow country.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with Horusen saying, okay, your C-rank mission will be to protect this, movie actor named Koyoki, I don't remember her last name, but to protect her from any banish or anything along the way. This is a C-rank mission. Of course, this is where we go into Naruto, Shikamaru, and Ino just watching the movie. Ino is kind of just having heart in her eyes just because there's like some guys in the freaking movie. This is where Naruto, he's interested, but at the same time, this is where Naruto actually starts thinking what is wrong with him half the time. Because after Naruto did fight against Asuma, Naruto did kind of got his senses back after punching Asuma down. With that happening, Naruto's senses very strained power and all that. Also, his arm was hurting because even though he gets angrier, if he gets angrier and angrier, his bones will start cracking under the pressure of him getting stronger. His endurance, his speed, his strength will become stronger, but his bones will crack if he doesn't train. This is where Naruto decides to start training after the whole Asuma thing and all that. And Asuma does train him in different jutsus and all that. Because Asuma would be a much better teacher. So with that happening, this is where Asuma just says, okay, we are doing some train exercise and also some jutsus. So Asuma mostly teaches Naruto jutsus because, Naruto actually has an infinity when they checked on which infinity he has. Because the fact that, Shikamaru is trained by his clan and Ino's trained by her clan, Naruto does not have a clan. Well, he does, it's just his clan is long, long gone. With that happening, this is where...
Hold on, bro. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Oh, so you want me to pause it or not?
Yeah, just 1 second.
Okay, pause the video. Okay. So with Naruto just taking just training with Asuma, they figure out that Naruto has two infinity chakras. First, it is wind, of course, his main infinity chakra. Next, it is a very high infinity of fire. Since his since his Kekkei Kenkai is mostly an angry type of Kekkei Kenkai, fire will kind of be with it because the more angry he kind of gets, the kind of heat he kind of leaves his body leaves out kind of heat. Think of that like when Naruto is in cubing mode. He kind of leaves out like heat when he's angry in that. So yeah, with that happening, Naruto has two high infinities. This is where Asuma decides to teach Naruto about Ash Release. Now, I think Ash Release was fire and wind.
Yeah, combined together.
Yeah, fire and wind combined together. With that happening, Naruto actually carries a lighter with him every time, because, Asuma carries one, Naruto carries one. Basically, Asuma just decides to be the responsible adult he is and buy Naruto a lighter. Isn't that what adults do?
Yeah.
But yeah, he just buys him a lighter. He also buys Naruto a pack of cigarettes. Oh wait, no, that's just his.
Speaking
But
of fanfic I read, Naruto started smoking like Asuma because he was curious. Or tried it.
wait,
And Kurenai stuff and made him smoke 30 of them.
wait, say that again. I didn't hear it.
So like, in a fanfic I read, Naruto tried one of the cigarettes, and then Kurenai taught him, and to teach him not to smoke anymore, she made him smoke 30 of them. And then after that, he just wanted to do it even more.
Naruto. Instead of like Naruto E rated for I guess anyone, this is Naruto rated 18, rated for only smokers. Uh, of course, this is where Naruto he doesn't get the pack of cigarettes because that's Asuma and all that. Because Asuma's kind of dead inside, so much. Of course, this is where Naruto he is trained mostly by Asuma and no one else. Of course, after knowing about the Ash release, he also does get kind of some I kind of like those the Asuma, what's it called, Asuma's weapons. What are they called again? The
Chakra blades?
the what?
Chakra blades.
Oh yeah, chakra blades. Of course, Naruto gets those, but there be a different type. Kind of having instead of like the blade being kind of just the same as like Asuma, it's kind of curved. Think of that of like Assassin's Creed when he has a hidden blade and it's kind of curved like a hook. Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's where Naruto is just he just kind of just uses them, and of course he's trying to learn how to put chakra in them and cutting things and all that. And yeah,
Right.
he also does learn other wind jutsus and all that because Asuma in this one he's amazing. I mean he's still amazing in anime, but in this one he's just gonna train Naruto.
And get more screen time.
Yeah, more screen time. I mean then again, a swing gets more screen time than Tetten.
That's true, and it's bad.
That's right. So of course this is where Naruto he does learn he learns about three wind what's called jutsus I'm gonna mention later, and three fireball jutsu three fire jutsus I'll mention later, and his ash release jutsu that Asuma usually does and lights up the freaking lighter to just boom. But yeah, this is where Naruto he is more decked out than original canon to do the C rank mission. Now, of course, this is where Naruto also does explain to Asuma that he kind of has this like rage feeling that every time he gets angrier, he goes into unconscious and doesn't know what actually happens after the fight. This is where Asuma had to somehow somehow teach Naruto that that's a QB form, which is not the QB form. It's just a different personality taking mostly over control of Naruto. Think of it like how White Ichigo takes over Hollow. I mean not Hello Ichigo. Why Ichigo takes over Ichigo. Think of it like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I kind of just thought of that, like in the so so yeah, just think of it like that. But instead of Naruto having instead of like Rage Naruto having white hair and yellow eyes, nah, this Naruto has red kind of everything. He's red, except for his eyes. His eyes are crimson red. So yeah, it's basically Red Naruto. I don't know. You can think of a better name.
Yeah.
Rage
We'll come
Naruto.
up with something along the way.
Yeah, something. This is where Naruto he goes into the C rank mission. Now, of course, he is there just with Shikamaru. Shikamaru is kind of just sleeping on the ceiling. Gravity doesn't work with him that much, so yeah. Naruto just standing there, just thinking, while Ino is kind of just looking at the screen and saying that she wants to be in the movie and blah blah blah. Naruto, he is really doesn't understand girls that much, but he doesn't understand his emotions that much either. So this is where Naruto, he is just sitting there, and of course after the movie happens, this is where they have this horses kind of just run through. This is where Naruto, he asked Shikamaru if we should just help them. Shikamaru, still does do the same thing how original canon, instead of Sasuke kind of managed to knock out the actors, horses, whatever. Naruto, he actually finds Koyoki. Now Koyoki in this one is still gonna be a bitch, and she's still gonna just hate everything. Naruto just follows her like in original canon and all that. What? Okay, like wait, what?
Nah, I hear what you said.
Okay. Of course, this is where Naruto kind of just follows her like in original canon. And of course, into also a bar. This is where that one drunken guy, the guy that looks like he's walking kind of drunk, I feel like he was a spy.
Yeah.
So, and this one, Naruto kind of noticed that the guy is not that drunk because he doesn't smell that much alcohol on him. And the guy just looks like he's walking kind of drunken. So, Naruto, he does a fast one and punches the guy out, knocking him out. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where Naruto finds Koyoki, and of course, this is where Asuma also appears and says, Naruto, you found the actors. The actor says, I'm not going with you, blah, blah, blah. This is where Asuma says, okay, we don't have time for this, so karate chop in the back. So, of course, this is where they still take her on the boat, and yeah. Now, of course, this is the bodyguard of Koyoki and all that. I don't remember his name. The guy with glasses. Yeah, I don't remember his name exactly. I mean,
I'm gonna call him Steven.
Wait, we're gonna call him Steven? Okay, Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven dies in the movie also. Rip Steven. So, of course, this is where Steven is just kind of just saying that thank you for bringing Koyoki, blah, blah, blah. We're going to the land of snow and all that. So, of course, this is where the director says that Ice Mountain would be good to make a movie out of it. Haha! Now, of course, this is where everyone is down there kind of just getting prepared to make the movie and all that. And Koyoki is just there awesome. So where Naruto, Ino, and Shikamaru are just there. Asuma's down there also. So where Ino is hoping that she will be in the movie. This is where Naruto, he really doesn't care that much. He's kind of just practicing in his wind chakra. So Naruto has multiple leaves that he took from the Leaf Village and all that, just to practice some wind chakra. So yeah. Now, of course, this is where Shikamaru is just being way too lazy, and he can't see any clouds because it's kind of cloudy, and saying, "That's a lot of clouds." Yeah. Now, of course, this is where Asuma is saying, this is weird. This is where the 3 sound ninjas sound, no, not sound, snow ninjas appear and, well, starts trying to take out Koyoki. Now, of course, the pink hair tries to fly and try to snatch Koyoki. That's where the big guy tries to fight against Ino, Shikamaru, and Naruto. He punches Naruto so hard in the face that Naruto, he falls into unconscious. His rage shield was about to take over his body until Naruto went into his mindscape and saw his rage shield about to take over his body. This is where Naruto says, "Who are you?" Rage Naruto says, he turns around and says, "How are you in here? You shouldn't be in here." "No. How did you get in here?" This is where Naruto kind of looks from, Rage Naruto towards the giant cage. That's basically the QB. Because Naruto followed the water and saw the cage. Now, it's just a giant open space. It's not that whole, like, what's it called, hallway and all that. But, yeah. So it's kind of like a dark, giant space and all that. And, of course, his rage shield was about to go into another room to take control of Naruto's body when Naruto went unconscious. Now, Naruto, he sees the QB kind of just sleeping there because Kurama just doesn't give a fuck. Only time when Kurama's gonna give a fuck is when Naruto feels like he's about to die. But yeah, because this is, the bad Kurama, also the yin Kurama. So meaning, he kind of likes Naruto, he hates Naruto. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait. Okay. I thought you said something.
Yeah, no, I was saying he's kind of nicer than a canon because he got the yang half of it. Or
Yeah.
The yin.
Yin.
No, the yin is good, right?
Yeah, the yin is good. The yang is bad. Well, mostly just an ass. Okay. So of course Kurama's just sleeping, and then there's Rage Naruto saying, "You're not supposed to be here." And I'm gonna just say that Rage Naruto's voice is that of like Hollow's Ichigo's voice, but I mean White Ichigo's voice, but yeah, he's like, "You're not supposed to be here. Why are you here?" This is where Naruto says, "What? Who are you? And why do you look just like me but with red hair and red eyes?" No, this is not hatred Naruto, but just Rage Naruto. Rage Naruto says, "Ugh. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to find out about the QB or about me." And this is where Naruto says, "Why not?" This is where Rage Naruto says, Because I can't allow you to really know who I am exactly." This is where Kurama kind of sleep talks and says, Rage Naruto. He just falls asleep again. He sees him. He really doesn't care. He just takes Rage Naruto and goes back to sleep. That's why Naruto says, "Rage Naruto?" That's why Rage Naruto says, "Fucking fox." Now, of course, this is where Naruto just says, "Wait, that fox is a Ninetales. But, wait, the Ninetales died." This is where Rage Naruto says, "Are you an idiot? No, the Ninetales cannot die because Rage Naruto is a little bit more smart than this Naruto." Now,
he's smarter.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's smarter.
Yeah, he's smart. He's basically.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Thing. We didn't do the Mizuki thing, right?
Yeah, we did the Mizuka thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Dude, your voice is kind of going distorted or something.
Oh, hold on. Oh, you can hear me better now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did the Mizuki. Yeah, we did the Mizuki, but Naruto kind of had a 5 times boost, or was it 7 times?
And he beat him up.
Yeah, he got his ass beat 6-way damn Sunday.
Yeah.
Now we go back into Naruto. Naruto is just talking to Rage Naruto. Rage Naruto says, "I will explain this. Damn it. Fine. My name is Rage Naruto. I am basically your rage conscious / your Kekkei? I don't know what the fuck is this." So let me explain where his rage Kekkei will actually come from. Kushina. Because Kushina always has this like mad... You know how Kushina usually gets angry and has her hair kind of go up and all that?
Yeah.
So, so it's basically from there. Basically, Uzumaki's have this rage Kekkei. It only comes once in 20 people. Well, okay. So Naruto, he just has it from Kushina, and this is where Rage Naruto explains about the QB being sealed inside both of them. Well, I mean, just him. But yeah, of course, this is where Naruto is just interested and says, "Okay, so am I the QB himself? No, you moron. He's sealed inside of us. Well, mostly you, because I'm just a rage, well, angry emotion of your emotions." And of course, Naruto says, "Ah." Now we go back into Shikamaru fighting against the big guy, and also doing the same. This is where Asuma's fighting against the guy that can bring out an ice well. Now this is where Naruto he gets up, and this is where enraged Naruto says, "You know what? Since I've been just taking over your body, we should definitely work together. Since you know jutsus and I am your rage self, we should definitely work together." Naruto says, sure." So this is where both of them handshake. Think of that of like they kind of did a union pack, like how Asta and Libby does a union pack.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that noise? Sorry, I thought I heard someone just running. But yeah, this is where Naruto reawoken, and of course this is where Naruto's eyes are red. Of course his hair goes red, and the red aura goes around him becomes red. But yeah, of course everything around him, like the snow around him, starts melting because it's kind of heat and all that. But this is where Naruto he also has his own conscious there and rage conscious there. Now, of course, this is where his rage conscious managed to chakra behind him kind of started, well, mostly the rage chakra behind him kind of started creating wings. So yeah, Naruto has wings. Think of that, but dragon wings, demon wings. I don't know how you want to picture it, but yeah. What do you want to say? Demon wings or dragon wings?
Um, maybe like in the form of dragon wings, but they look like, let's say Meliodas' wings, right?
Yeah, Meliodas.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
when he goes into
demon mode and all that.
Assault mode. Yeah.
Yeah, assault mode. So Naruto goes that into similar that to Meliodas' assault mode. And of course this is where Naruto, his eyes are open. And of course this is where I would love to just give him the what's it called? The mark of the demon and all that, but this is not Meliodas Naruto. So just uh just Naruto.
You should definitely save that for another what if.
Yeah. Actually no, I have already done a what if Naruto was Meliodas. It's just I don't think I'm redoing it. But yeah. This is where no wait what? Okay. So this is where Naruto, his eyes are still red, they're kind of glowing, and of course this is where his wings appear and all that. This is where Naruto appears right in front of the guy that's kind of about to attack Ino and all that. Because Ino, she managed to get hit and all that down to the ground. And Naruto appeared right in front of her and punching the guy right in the stomach, knocking out the guy's breakfast or whatever he ate last night. But yeah, this is where Ino says Naruto. This is where Naruto is kind of in control and all that, but at the same time his rage is also in control. So if you really want to think about it, his voice is gonna be sounding that like a fusion voice. But of course this is where your wait. Your voice sounded distorted again. Okay, so I'm just gonna go on. This is where Naruto he just says, are you okay? Ino says, yes, I am. Thank you, Naruto. This is where the flying person tries to get what's it called Koyoki. This is where Naruto he jumps up and actually starts flying. This is where Naruto appears right in front of the pink hair and grabs her face and smashes towards the ground. This is where Shikamaru is saying, Naruto? This is where Asuma is right now fighting against the Ice World guy. I don't remember his name. Uh, calling him Ricky. I don't remember his name at all. So this is where Naruto he just appears right from the guy and does a Meliodas punch where he just obliterates the guy. So yeah, of course those three are now just gone, and well, sort of. One is knocked out, one is kind of smashed into the ground, and one is just obliterated like Meliodas did to that one purple guy.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, of course after Naruto doing that, he is just saying, huh? What is not what is wrong? Asuma says, Naruto, is that you? This is where Naruto says, ah, yeah, hello there, Asuma. His voice sounds a little different, and Asuma says, Naruto? Yeah, it's me. Somewhat. This is where Naruto's form decides to go back into his regular, himself and all that. Well, his rage self. Of course, this is where his rage self says, I will only help you when you're in danger. That's why I'm always somewhat there when you're angry. So this is where his rage self also said one thing and one thing only. Turn your stupid body and stop eating fucking ramen, you fucking bastard. Or you're just gonna break your bones every fucking time. So this is where Naruto says, okay, I'll take that to heart. So yeah, this is where Naruto, he is just, Asuma, he takes over the pink hair and the big guy and does tell them ask questions and all that. So the big guy cannot use his, chakra, advanced chakra, because, the orb around him, yeah, Naruto punched the shit of it and broke it. Also the girl that has also the armor and all that, Naruto just broke it by colliding her fucking head into, the ground. And the last guy, he's gone. The only thing left over by him is just his legs, but you can't really talk to legs and get a responsive answer. So yeah, Asuma is just saying, tell me, why did you attack us? This is where they just say, we will not tell you anything. This is where Naruto appears and says, wait, you won't tell us anything? This is where the big guy says, oh, never mind, I'll tell you everything. We're here hired by Tabata to kill Koyoki and also take her crystal. This is where the pink hair says, you had it to just break down that easily? Naruto is just saying, huh, he broke down that easily. That's where Asuma says thank you and kills both of them. Now, Ino actually sees Naruto's kind of injured because Naruto still has, a swollen face, somewhat. This is where Ino tries to just put, medical's, herbs on Naruto's face. Wait, what?
Well, you were saying medical ninjutsu or
no, just herbs. Because Ino doesn't know anything about medical jutsus or anything, so she only knows about those herbs and all that because her family works in a flower shop. So I'm just guessing that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so of course she just smashes some herbs together and just put it as an ointment on Naruto. So Naruto kind of blushes a little bit, but yeah. And Ino is just happy that Naruto actually decided to protect her. So, yeah. This is where Naruto is in the boat. And of course, Koyoki. Since there was no fire, she did get on the boat. So, yeah. Because there's no Sasuke to use fire jutsu. Yeah. Everyone's happy for that. No, just kidding. But, this is where... What the hell was that noise? Oh, never mind. This is where they're on the boat, and of course they get to the snow island. Of course, this is where Steven does tell everyone about Naruto's not Naruto. The fact about Tabata taking the resources from the snow country and trying to make war out of it. This is where Asuma, Ino, Shikamaru, and Naruto are listening to. Of course, after listening to it, they just nodded and say they're willing to help and all that. So, of course, after willing to help, this is where, they are on now the snow country island, whatever. This is where they're going on vehicles, and Koyoki did manage to escape, but Naruto managed to find her and still just bring her back. This is where the train will appear and all that. Of course, Naruto is hiding in the snow, so he still managed to, well, run out of the train thing and jump into the snow and all. This is where Dobato came, and Steven, he will still die. Goodbye, Steven. So I don't need to remember your name. Rip Steven. This is where Naruto sees that a bunch of people were just killed, and Shikamaru, Ino, and Asuma could not really do anything because, well, they really don't have juices to make stone walls or like earth or mud walls if you think about it. Actually,
They
wait,
ain't really got any defensive jutsu.
yeah. Wait. Can I just say one thing? Why didn't Kakashi come out and just say earth juices like an earth wall? Because you know he can do that, right? Why?
Yeah, he could have did that to counter what the water dragon against Zabuza.
Yeah. Why the fuck did he not do it? Fucking beats me. I don't
Like,
fucking know.
I don't know. And it takes less hand signs to make an earth wall than a water dragon. It
Yeah.
takes like what, 42
I,
hand signs?
I think so.
A lot of.
That's a lot of fucking hand signs. But then again, Kakashi fucking went Sharingan and let me just copy his shit. But yeah, this is where Naruto, he is, well, he is shocked that a bunch of people died, and this is where he goes into his, like, rage state mode. To the mode that he went against the three ninjas. That's where Naruto jumps down. Well, he flies up and kind of just put his hand into going into a bunch of like rage, like a bunch of aura appears into his hand, his I'm gonna say left hand, and of course he like flies down and punches the train. The train exploded. Dabato, he gets launched off, and of course his train is fucking gone. It's all into a million shattered pieces. Because even though Naruto is feeling rage because all those people had to die, he is pissed. Now, of course, Dabato says, "You think you can defeat me? I have my advanced chakra." Boom! He gets punched in the stomach. He spills out blood really a lot because Naruto, he puts his hand right almost through his like whole body. Now, of course, this is where Naruto grabs him from the head and crushes it. Now, Naruto's strong enough to just crush that shit because his, well, rage mode is about 75%, with that being 8 times of, well, 15%. I mean, not 15%, but 15 times. And strength is unbelievable, just godly level at least. Boom. Crushes his skull. So, yeah. With that happening, Koyoki is happy that Bato's dead, and everyone's happy now. Steven, he, well, is kind of dead, and everyone else that helped Steven is dead. Of course, this is where Koyoki, she did get a couple words from Steven telling her to go to the ice glass, whatever the fuck it's called, the generator, the treasure.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, the generator. This is where she does it. It becomes spring. Of course, the generator is not broken because Naruto did not Rasengan someone straight to the fucking, well, to one of the things or whatever they're called. So with that happening, this is where the generator is fine, and of course, springtime will kind of last there a little bit longer. So she will become still the princess of, well, the Snow Village. She's happy. She decides to thank Naruto by, well, Naruto's not in this one. He's not unconscious and all that. Well, he somewhat still was unconscious because when he punched the shit out of a bunch of things, his left arm was kind of, how should I say, mango up because he put enough rage power into it. Think of that if like Deku uses 100% on his like hand until he realized he could have just like put it around his body. But yeah. Now this is where Naruto he wakes up. Of course, this is where Ino, Shikamaru, and Asuma still go back to the village, and yeah. Now this is where when they get back to the village and report back to Horusen, Horusen says, "Okay, your next mission will be a D-rank mission until he caught a, well, dog. Basically, a dog appeared right in front of Horusen. The dog says that he is from Kakashi's summoning animal pack, and Kakashi's in trouble, fighting against, well, Zabuza. Well, not Zabuza, mostly in the Mist Village. Since Team 7 would still have that C rank mission to go into getting the mission and all that. So Kakashi still defeated the two, what's it called? Demon Brother, whatever they're called again. And of course, this is where, well, Kakashi's kind of being more careful and not careless in the mission. Since the two Demon Brothers were at least C rank ninjas? Or were they B rank? No, they were C rank. Zabuza, I think, was A rank. Yeah. So this is where they just nodded and says that we will become the backup and all that. And this is where Haruzen nods and tells them to go. So of course they follow the dog, and of course Naruto and the others are now running towards it. Now Naruto's arm is still kind of mangled a little bit, but of course it kind of recovers slowly. Kurama's kind of noticing that Naruto's gonna have to need that arm real fast, so he will put chakra in it if they go into a fight or something like that. But with that happening, they get to the land of waves, and well, they are seeing, well, Kakashi in the water prison. Yes, they get to the point where Kakashi's stuck in the water prison, and Sasuke, Choji, and Sasuke are protecting the bridge builder. This is where Naruto says multi-shadow clone jutsu, because his arm managed to get not fully healed, it's about there. It's almost about there, but he managed to move it and say multi-shadow clone jutsu, and rushes a lot of them at, well, Zabuza. He is still kind of a little bit dumber instead of just sneaking up and trying to kill what's called Zabuza. But of course, there was also Zabuza water clones coming in. So of course, Naruto's fighting, well, his shadow clones are fighting against the water clones. This is where Asuma appears and uses what's called Ash Release, and of course shoot it at what's called Zabuza. Zabuza had to jump away, and this is where Asuma went. He kind of lights up the lighter and appears. Boom! Hits Zabuza into, well, the, not bridge, but mostly into the ground. Well, not ground, what am I talking about? Tree. This is where Kakashi says, Asuma, I see that you're fine. Or, not fine. I see that you're the new backup. That's where Asuma says, yeah, of course. Since your dumbass got caught in the water prison. How the fuck did you get caught in the water prison, though? Aren't you the great copy ninja? He just starts making fun of, well, Kakashi. Because it's funny to see the great copy ninja get trapped in a water prison. So, of course, with that happening, this is where Naruto, Shikamaru, and Ino managed to get rid of the water clones. And, well, Kakashi and Asuma are going against, well, Zabuza. This is where, well, Anime Sensei, do you want to go here, or do you want me to just finish this arc up?
You can finish this arc up.
Okay.
You want.
Yeah, I'll finish it. So, of course, this is where Kakashi and Asuma are right now just tag teaming the hell out of, well, Zabuza. And Zabuza just tries to punch at, well, Kakashi and, well, try to use his sword at Kakashi and, well, Asuma. Asuma uses his, like, chakra blade to block the sword and try to punch at, well, not punch. Mostly, Kakashi tried to kick at Zabuza. And this is where, well, Haku comes out of nowhere, puts two senbons, and, well, says that I am a hunter ninja, blah, blah, blah. And yeah. This is where Asuma says, you're not a hunter ninja because you would have killed the body. That's where Haku realizes this is bad enough. Kakashi passes out because Kakashi's out of chakra. And, well, yeah. This is where Asuma says, fuck. This is where Haku says, you have to let us leave. That's where Naruto said, oh fuck no you don't, and puts chakra into his legs and rushes at Haku. Haku pulls out senbons, throws them at Naruto. Naruto gets hit with them. Well, of course, this is where his rage self says, oh hell no you don't. This is where his rage self decides to take over his body and just pulls out those senbons and throw them back at Haku. Faster than Haku can really dodge. Haku gets hit in his arm. And of course, all three senbons. Now his arm is numbed. Naruto is rushing in, but mostly Rage Naruto. This is where Naruto, he's in his mindscape, says, what the? No, Rage Naruto, don't do it. This is where Rage Naruto, outside of the mindscape, just punches Haku so hard in the face, smashing the freaking mask off, and just smashing him to the tree. This is where Rage Naruto just says, Ha! Take that, you fucking weakling. Because Rage Naruto himself is mostly Rage Naruto, if you think about him. He's gonna be toxic shit, but yeah. But this is where.
No,
Wait, what?
no, I'm saying yeah.
Okay. This is where Naruto just. Sorry. This is where Rage Naruto says, Ha! That's what you get, weakling. And of course, this is where Zabuza is still kind of knocked out in the dead position and all that. This is where Asuma says, well, we gotta kill them right. So Asuma, he does use his blade to really cut Zabuza's neck out. And well, Haku gets mad and uses a lot of ice. This is where it's a he.
Catfisher.
Yeah. Wait, did you ever like get trapped in the fact when he says he was a he? And I was like, hold the fuck up, bitch.
Bro, I was.
Yeah, I was
Like, you gonna make me think that that's a female. Turns out it's not.
it turns out it's a fucking dude. Like, hold up, bitch.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I mean, he looks better than Sasuke. Then again,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not gay, but I'm just saying
Which
he
is
looks better.
Yeah, not gay.
Yeah. So this is where Naruto, he sees Haku just gets mad and uses so much ice. This is where Haku does a jutsu that is not going to be like in original canon. This is where Haku says, Ice Domain, Ice Dragons. So he did first Ice Domain first. So everything around him kind of goes into that of below freezing. So everyone's kind of freezing now. And Asuma is still kind of warmed up because he's smoking a cigarette still. Because, a cigarette kind of lights you up.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is where Kakashi's knocked out. Team 7 is kind of useless because, well, yeah, Sasuke is, well, how should I say? He got his ass kicked by one of the Zabuza's Choji. He doesn't have food, so he can't do anything. And Sasuke, she's useless. The trash can is more useful than her.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Trash can's more useful than Sasuke. But then, what's it called? This is where Naruto, his rage self says, oh really? Well, what's it called? His rage self, he's still in his rage sort of state. His rage self is sort of in that rage state. But of course, it's not really freezing his body because, well, it's releasing heat from his own body. So yeah, he's staying warm. Everyone else is kind of freezing. That's where Haku says, Ice Dragons. Multiple ice dragons appeared. And of course, this is where Asuma says, fuck. This is where Naruto, his rage self says, you really think that'd be enough to defeat me? This is where Naruto says, you idiot. You dumbass. I need to take more control. This is where Rage Self says, no, I want to be in this. They're kind of fighting and all that. This is where Kurama says, oh my days, both of you shut the fuck up. He decides to lend chakra into both Naruto and Rage Self. Decides to just work together again. And this is where they go into the sort of assault mode, like, well, Meliodas. But with the assault mode having a one-tail cloak. Yes. Naruto is saying, okay, so we're just gonna have to punch the shit out of him, right? This is where the Ice Dragon tries to hit Naruto, and instead of hitting him, he dodges it and it goes towards his team. Everyone else managed to jump out of the way. Sasuke, she was not fast enough to jump out of the way, so Ino had to really block it. This is where Ino, like, she gets hit, and of course, she gets stabbed because it's an Ice Dragon and all that. And of course, she does get like freezing on it. And she's kind of bleeding. And of course, where Naruto says, Ino, he goes in beyond rage. He takes some of the Kyuubi's power to go into a three-tailed cloak. And also, his assault mode is more than just an assault mode. He is now into berserk mode. Think of that of like how Broly goes into berserk when his father died. So yeah.
Yeah.
This is where Naruto says, you bastard! Everything around him heats up to that of a melting point. So all the ice around him just starts melting really fast. So it was a freezing temperature. Now, if you think about it, it's Texas heat level, okay?
Oh,
It's pretty damn hot. So
yeah.
I just really had to how should I say? Oh, never mind. But yeah, this is where Naruto he rushes at Haku. He disappears from everyone's view and reappear right in front of Haku, punching Haku straight into the stomach. Haku flies up so high that everyone thought he just blasted away like Team Rocket. But then again, he came back down, and of course, he falls down to the ground, smashing it. And there's kind of a medium crater, because, he got punched sky high. This is where Naruto, he says, "You bastard! You hurt her! You hurt her!" Now, of course, this is where everyone is kind of scared of Naruto. Now, Asuma saying, "Shit, what the fuck? Oh shit, my team!" And now Team 7. Fuck. So Sasuke's uses as can't really help Ino that much. But this is where Naruto he rushes at Haku, throwing a not punch. Mostly his hand is flat. Well, not flat. How should I say? His hand is that of like he looks like he's about to claw. What's called Haku's eyes or whatever, but not really. His hand heats up a lot. His right hand mostly. His right hand heats up a lot. Now, of course, claws do appear and all that. Think of that like the nine-tail claws and all that. And instead of like, clawing Haku and all that, he shoves it through Haku's heart and pulls out Haku's heart and just crushes it. Because Naruto's that pissed. And Naruto, after Haku's dead body just limps down, this is where Naruto's punching at Haku's body because he is in rage mode and doesn't give a fuck about anything. So that happens. Now, of course, this is where Asuma tells Naruto to calm down, and this is where his rage self is saying, "Yes, yes, kill him, yes." This is where the QB says, "Give me back my chakra, you motherfuckers!" Takes back the QB chakra away from Naruto, and rage self, and Naruto managed to break out of his rage self and all that. And of course, this is where he says, What have I done?" Of course, he's back into the real life and all that. And of course, his rage cloak and all that is all gone and all. And he said, "What have I done?" Passes out. Now, we go into the house of Tasuna. Now, Tasuna did bring everyone to the house. Ino managed to recover. She didn't get that hurt bad, but Naruto thought she did. Now, this is where Naruto is saying, he was knocked out for a while. So, we're going into a time skip into everyone's going to the bridge. This is where Naruto wakes up at that time and says, what happened? Because the only thing he remembers is just killing Haku in a rage state. Now, Haku's body, as you mentioned, his heart is gone. He is, putty. He's just putty. There's nothing in the, what's called, okay, his torso is just putty. There's nothing but just a puddle of blood on there. But yeah. Now, we go back into Tasuna's house. Now, Inari is trying to fight against the bandits that try to take his mother and all. That's where Naruto wakes up, rushes down, and sees the bandits. And of course, his rage self kind of tries to take control. But Naruto lets go of his rage self, push it away. And he pulls out two of his chakra blades and rushes at the two bandits, cutting their heads off. So yeah, even though Naruto does not like killing, he has to kill. So yeah, he already learned that the easier way by killing Tabata and the others. But yeah, this is where Naruto says, "Are you okay?" and all that. Inari and Tatsumi, I think that's her name. Wait, Anime Sensei.
Yeah.
Is that her name? Tatsumi?
Yeah, Tatsumi, yeah.
Okay. I don't really remember her name, but yeah. Of course, Tatsumi just says, "Thank you. You must be the kid that was really hurt." This is where Naruto says, "No time to explain, but where is my team at?" So Naruto's team and everyone else are at the bridge, kind of building and all that. Now, of course, this is where Naruto just says, okay. So Naruto was about to leave until his stomach growls, and so we go into Naruto eating. So yeah, think of whatever Naruto eats. I don't really care. I'm not going to explain what he eats.
Huh?
So this
You
is
said?
what?
Nah, what you said?
I just said whatever Naruto eats. You can just think of whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where Naruto he says, "Okay, thank you for the food, Tsumi-san, Tsumi, and also good job being brave, kid. He doesn't know Inari because he was knocked out for about 2 weeks, but yeah." This is where Naruto he rushes towards the bridge, but wonder where the fuck the bridge is at. So just think of it how like Naruto shows up until the whole bandit group kind of shows up. Because if you really want to know what happened to Naruto, think of it how Zoro gets lost. That's what happened to Naruto. That's how the best thing I can explain it. Cause Naruto has never knew where the fuck the bridge was at, so he kinda got lost. He I should say, showed up in Baruto for a couple seconds and then left. But yeah, this is where Naruto he shows up, and of course, this is where bandits are trying to grab what's called, well, try to kill his team and all that. This is where his rage self said, "Come on, Naruto, you know you wanna. I wanna legit kill them all." This is where Naruto says, "Fuck off." And Naruto rushes at the bandits. This is where Naruto uses his jutsu's Ash style and shoots ash at some of the bandits and lights up a lighter and blowing up a lot of bandits and just all of them just explode. There's multiple bandits try to attack Naruto. Naruto ignites his like what's it called? Chakra blades and goes through them like it's nothing. Think of that for like how Madara goes against the Shinobi Alliance somewhat. But this is where Naruto he goes and sees that Ino is almost in trouble because multiple bandits are trying to grab her and all. Because God just says that and all that. That's where Naruto says, "Oh, no, you don't." That's where Naruto activates chakra and, well, something happens. He tries to just grab Ino out of the way by activating his chakra and all that. But, of course, he's not close enough. So, of course, this is what happens else. Instead of just chakra like trying to grab her and all by just sprinting at her and all that and trying to like get her away from the bandits is where chains started to appear. Chains mostly they are red instead of being green because of his rage state, and chains just appear from his like hand and all that, and mostly about 5 chains appear and cuts through the bandits. This is where Ino says, Naruto. This is where Naruto says, "Are you okay, Ino?" Ino says, "Yes." This is where Sasuke is really just still just being Onichi, being Imo's help. But yeah, Choji's fighting, Shikamaru's also fighting. Sasuke's being useless, so she's hiding and all that. Kakashi and Asuma, they manage to find Gato around the bandits and all that and just kill him. Screw it. So yeah, after the bandits notice that Kakashi just fully killed Gato, well not Kakashi, mostly Asuma, all the bandits just fucking say, "Nope, our money is gone." So they all fucking ran. So with that happening, that's where Tazuna says, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." And of course this bridge was finished in about 5 days. So of course when his bridge is finally built and all that, this is where, well, Naruto he says, "Are you okay, Ino?" Ino says, "Yeah, but aren't you still hurt?" This is where Naruto says, "Nah, I'm not. I'm perfectly fine and all that." And just kind of feeling this weird feeling. Ino's also feeling this weird feeling. They both blush, but Naruto's blush is a little bit like redder, like crimson red, and Ino's is, well, kind of red and all that. Now, of course, this is where both of them look away and all that. And this is where Shikamaru and Choji understands what's happening. Sasuke kind of just simps for Sasuke. Sasuke's too emo. Asuma and Kakashi kind of notice also because Kakashi's perverted and has a blood nose. And Asuma, he says, "Ah, I see blackmail. But yeah, after the whole thing happened, after the bridge was built, they all go back to the village. And yeah, Anime Sensei, you can do it, right?
Alright, so I'm gonna say it's been like 2 months, like
Wait, what?
2 months. Yeah,
Okay.
since their encounter, their mission with the Tazuna and Kakashi and all. So I'm gonna say by now, Naruto has mastered a few more jutsu. Also, yo, you think we should give him a staff or a
Wait,
sword?
what? A
You think
scythe
we
for a
should give him
sword?
a staff or a sword?
Scythe for a sword. I'm kind of leaning more into that of a scythe. I don't know. I like scythes a lot.
Yeah, I think it'd go good.
Yeah.
I can see like a fire sign if he uses fire or wind.
I mean, we can give him more chakra natures if we want to, but I don't know.
Alright. Maybe we could give him a new one when the 1 month gap for the tuning thing.
Yeah. Wait, I gotta go to use the Russian, but yeah, you can continue.
But alright. So basically it's been about 2 months since the trip halfway. And I'm gonna say that Naruto and they've become better friends. They haven't necessarily understand the feelings yet. I'd say, it's sort of starting to pick up on it. And Naruto, he's still a little oblivious, but warming up to,